Sends it up for the dunk, and he gets it.
Goes to the basket. You know she's got to finish.
Half-court shot. Oh, my goodness. They're still in it, buddy. Way downtown for the lead, and she got it. Wow. And the exclamation point on the game with a dagger here in the fourth. This is going down as a classic. Oh, what a shot. And I don't care if you called it or not. That's how you win.
Hello and welcome to APS 15's coverage of Akron City Series basketball as we get things started off here. We're in Ellet High School just to get you caught up, but we have Firestone versus North. North will be the home team for you. And they start off with a miss and a rebound back the other way. Still haven't got the ball in yet, 0-0 here. And we'll have a jump ball. I am Dave Schick, your announcer for tonight's ball game. And the City Series has kicked off here. One of our newest facilities right here, as our cameraman Peter George will show you, going back and forth, is the Ellet High School and Community Center. And certainly this gym, a beautiful spot here in the Ellet community, as this one's kicked out and around, and rebound taken down by Mary Wallace. That one goes up and in, and two for Richards. We'll go through the starting lineups now. Looking at the North Vikings, you have number 1, Jasmine Oden, number 2, Katera Paisley, number 14, Zamir Cannon, number 23, Kersasia James. Sorry, I'm looking while they're trying to shoot the ball back and forth. Another rebound taken down by Powers, and a turnover on the other way for the Falcons. Finishing up the lineup for the North Vikings, you have Alicia Sparkman rounding out their starting 5. For the Firestone Falcons, number 1, Kiera Smith, number 2, Precious Smith, number 3, Yamaya Richards, number 13, Mary Wallace. That one just off the mark. Rebound taken down by Mary Wallace there, her second. And a turnover back the other way. Last one is Janiyah Powers, number 35 for the Falcons. 2-0 ball game as the Lady Vikings have tried to get things in the basket, but just hasn't happened yet. And they'll slowly bring it up the court. Into the forecourt, off of Precious Smith. Tries to go inside and just off the hands of Mia Richard. Their third turnover here now in the first quarter. That's 6:13 here in the first quarter. 6-0 your score, with the Firestone Falcons getting the only points in it so far. And they push it into the forecourt. The Falcons playing a 3-2 zone and turn the ball over. They're first in the ball game. Just so you know, those just getting into the basketball season or catching us here on the YouTube channel, players are allowed to play with a mask if they desire, or without. Same with the officials. They're allowed to officiate with or without a mask. You'll see one of them with a gator on the baseline there. This 3-ball up and short, and it goes right by him. And coaches should have masks on the sideline, as we have a substitution coming in. Number 5, Britannia McCall. She subs in for it. You can see the chairs spaced out on the sideline, giving them some additional social distancing. A couple parents in the crowd, again, social distance. But trying to do what they can to have a basketball season, and these players certainly appreciative of it. On their side of the court, looking to go inside, almost got it, and it'll go back the other direction. Turnovers, the leading stat here in the first half. First quarter. Got 5 so far. Both teams combined. Well, off her leg back the other way. A turnover for Mary Wallace. Yeah, and she's starting to tie her hair up, Peter, as she comes down court. But I think that's what was potentially on or around the ball because her hair is so long. She's got the hairband on the top to keep it from coming forward, but it kind of swung over and appeared to be between her hand and the ball. Ball tossed to the right side, inside of the elbow. With the fake, goes up, can't get it to go in. Rebound taken down and pushed down is Precious Smith with her first defensive board. And the first foul is going to go on Katera Paisley, her first, team first. And Wallace will bring the ball up now. Tipped. Oh, kicked over. Not a kickball offensively because it wasn't thrown at her leg. 3-ball not able to hit. Rebound by Smith. Goes out for the 3. Wallace not close. And Smith gets her second offensive board. Can't connect there. Richards with an offensive board, and we got a double dribble. And a timeout now by Coach Gill as he'll want to talk this over with his team. Some of this, an interesting offensive set for sure as they tried for a lot of threes there, but unsuccessful so far. And certainly if you have something that you're working on, isn't a strength of yours, you want to try to maybe move to one of those other ones. City Series basketball right here is brought to you on APS 15, your Akron Public Schools information station. Certainly want to let you know that culinary arts, pet management, cosmetology, masonry, and many more are among the diverse and exciting programs offered every day at Akron Public Schools. Visit Akron Public Schools or go online at akronschools.com. Certainly this, as well as the other games we'll be covering. I won't go over the schedule because it is a bit fluid, as Peter and I talked about beforehand, as schools shifting, moving their schedule around. Turnover back the other way finally. And up into the forecourt, can't get it to go in. Rebound, not able to hit either. So a lucky set for them as they're not able to give up any points and get the ball back. And certainly rebounding could be something that the Vikings could get into here to help their set. Getting more possessions. Possession doesn't end until you get the rebound and become the offensive team. Goes into the 3, collects, can't hit. Ball back to the same corner, and they say she was pushed. And they'll get the ball on the end line. Katera Paisley would be her second. Foul as another sub comes in. Janaea Powers comes in, and Smith will sit down for a breather. I kicked my own little thing here, so I can't hear myself. I just need a little lazy boy out here, Peter. That'll be the most comfortable position for me, by me. Dave Schick here. Had MCL scope yesterday on the knee, playing basketball. One of the sports I enjoy the most. And that is something that happens in the sport. I'll be back. This is about the closest I can get to the court. I'd start shooting. Looking to inbound off the tip. Wallace sends it in, and Richards can't get it to go. We'll have a foul. Foul's going to be 0. Okay, 5-0, 4-0, 4-0, 5-0, 5-0. So Samira Futch with her first, team third, and it will send Amara Johnson to the line. Sets up, misses the first. Bringing players back out of the three-point realm, which I disagree with. A lot of long rebounds and tips that can happen. It makes the score 3-0 here with just about 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Goes to the lane, has it tipped, but still gets it to go in. Paisley gets them on the board with 2 points. And even the tip couldn't stop the ball from finding its way through the hoop. Oh boy, strong pass to the other side. Got away with the jump, no look. Gets the toss there. It's going to go back towards center court. Can they work together? Not able to figure it out. Ball goes out of bounds. And it goes to the Vikings. Oh, tipped up. Good defense. Wrapped up. They're able to get away with it. Vikings back in possession, but they find themselves in the same spot. And they give the timeout to North head coach Meadows, and he'll talk this over. 2 timeouts used so far. Hey, if you like what you're seeing here, we certainly got more of it for you. If you want to check out our Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can catch it all. You can go to akronschools.com. Facebook, you can go to Akron Public Schools, or Twitter or YouTube, just search Akron Schools, and you'll see highlights of this game as well as the full game and past ones from our football season, basketball, and baseball seasons. Also want to let you know the Fine and Performing Arts program are top-notch here at Akron Public Schools. National Scholastic, Gold Key Awards, and Silver Key Award winners, and more. Come see the difference at akronschools.com. So just about 2 minutes left in this first quarter, and we've had 2 teams that are scrapping, trying to get good rebounds and shots. And so far, they've got one in on each side. So it could be anybody's ball game so far. Looking to set up under the basket is the North Vikings. Inbounding it is going to be James. James gets it back in the corner for the corner 3 and gets that one through the basket. A well-designed inbound play puts them up 5-3. Very much a set play as they're bringing pressure out now to the volleyball line. Can't control that ball that well. Gets it to settle down and settles back into the offense. Sees a long 2, sets it up, can't get it to go. Rebound by Wallace. Into the forecourt after some pressure, but turns it over. Their 5th so far. Bring it back up is James. Into the left side. Paisley can't get it on the run through. 3rd turnover as she wasn't able to get the ball down and walked with it a bit. Brings it into the forecourt. Pressure on the ball. Left side, 3, eyes it up. Too long. Rebound taken by James. She'll bring it up. James, one of their primary ball handlers, sets it into the post. Back out, almost the same spot as she hit last time. This one doesn't go through the hoop. Long rebound, not able to get it in. Wallace has found her way into 4 defensive rebounds. And that one will go out of bounds. Spot on the end line. Can't work. They say timeout or side out. Looks like a side out call play. One of the most deceiving things as an official. 1 minute left in this quarter. They have plays called 5 out or go out. Sounds similar to timeout when you're running by. Want to make sure it wasn't. 5 out play called. Tries to go through. We're at the 3-2 zone. That leaves the corner. She fakes it, goes along the baseline. Not able to connect. Ball tipped around. Back into the other side for a 3. A long 2. Long 2. A long 2 by Oden. Sets him up 7-3 in the quarter. As Falcons come up. 18 seconds left, and they're going to have pressure. Gets it in this corner, and she's stuck. Comes the double team. Ball's tipped up and around. Gets it back. Should have her dribble now. And they are going to call for a foul on that side. That one's going to go on Odin, her first, team fourth. And they're approaching the bonus here in the first half. And that's one where you'd like to see her at least stay in the middle of the court so she has both sides to be able to pass to as an option. On the sideline, that defender being the sideline is there, causes trouble. 6 turnover, back the other way, 3 seconds left. Looking for a quick shot into the corner, not going to have enough time. And after the first quarter, 7-3 is your score with the home team, Vikings, leading this one so far. APS-IS wants to thank Swenson's Drive-In for their support of Akron schools and athletics. Swenson's Drive-In, home of the Galley Boy, America's best cheeseburger. Try one today. Over 20,000 students in Akron Public Schools make APS the 5th largest urban district in Ohio and a top performer among the 8th largest urban districts in the state. APS-IS also wants to thank the Children's Hospital Sports Medicine for their support of Akron schools and athletics. Children's Hospital Sports Medicine, treating all athletes regardless of age, skill level, or sport. Start your recovery today at the Children's Hospital Sports Medicine. I know one of the things I looked at, interviewed 2 doctors to have the ACL, and a doctor chosen, good sports medicine doctor, done many ACL surgeries. One of the more older school ones that has like the newspaper clippings in the waiting room. So some Olympic athletes, high school athletes, and of course the NBA fan. I mean, saw Kevin Johnson, one of his former patients at one time, probably while he was with the Cavaliers. He's been around that long doing surgeries. Corner shot again for 3. She hit one before. She'll follow it with that one to start the second quarter. There's been 2 threes in this game, and she's got both of them almost from the identical same spot. They come looking to trap at midcourt. Tip it up for a turnover. 7 so far. Lee James passes it up to her teammate. Sets in the post, comes back out. Resets with James, who sends it to middle court and sends it for another long shot. Rebound, taken underneath and collected by Sparkman, but turned over underneath. Into the forecourt. Swoop. High off the glass. Rebound other side. Can't get it to go. Goes to James. James sends it up. Tries for the leaner. Can't get it to go. And we'll have a push. It looks like that'll be on 14. It is. For Zamir Cannon. Team 5th now in fouls for the Vikings. They'll inbound on the sideline. The sub coming in. And that sub is Aaliyah Williams, number 44. And that'll bring Smith to the mid-court line. Looking to see if they're going to bring with that trap. They don't. Sets it over to Wallace on the right side. Tries to get into the post. Bad position. Turnover by the Falcons. And say what you want, Peter. Trying to get that ball into the post, it is harder than it seems. One, you got to know where your post person would like the ball. Some post players will put their hand up. They want it up high. Some want it as a bounce pass coming to them. And then where position-wise they want to be. Are they only when they're tight, only when they have a good seal? Some like it more near the elbow. There's a lot there. Rebound taken underneath and able to put it in. Smith with her 3rd offensive board and 2 points here in the second quarter. Makes it a 10-5 ball game. Into the forecourt for Paisley, inside, into the post. Oh man, turned it over. Off some confusion, double team in that post, and came hard after Wallace, and we'll get a foul. Cannon will pick up her second, team 6. The next one will be in the bonus, and they'll be shooting the rest of this quarter. So one of those things, most post-entry gets better throughout the season for that reason, because you get used to where that post player likes to get the ball. Sets up here, Wallace. 1 on a 2 makes the first, and we'll have a sub coming in. And that'll take out Henderson and bring in Odin for the Lady Vikings. Wallace sets up for her second. That one a bit short, goes to James. James sends it into the forecourt. Out to the corner for a long 2, for a 3, I'm sorry. Rebound taken down. That one went to McCall. Puts it up, Wallace can't get it to connect. Underneath, another rebound, gets it in for Richards. 3 offensive boards, and both of her points been off put-back offensive boards. 10-8 your score as they're narrowing this lead of the Vikings. Back into the elbow, back outside, into the corner to James. Looks, goes back up top. Really a bit of a spread offense here for the Vikings. Now she slices through, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. This one looks to be on number 44, Aaliyah Williams, her first, team first, if you can believe it. 1 foul so far for the Lady Falcons. Not able to make the first one. Second one goes long, and she's not able to haul it in. Doesn't make either of them. That trap, she gets by, and that sets up the offense. Goes to the lane, and she'll have to shoot from there. And if you can beat that double team that they're sending at half court, it does set up an advantage for the offense. Can't get that one to go in. A substitution coming in as they'll bring in the forward, Cherish Henderson again. Stays with them. They're in the bonus now with 7 team fouls. Looks to go inside. Good post position. Goes through. Triple teamed in there and taken right out of her hands by Futch. And she moved directly right into that triple team. Some of the greats in the post, they can feel those extra players, and they know when to spin away. She spun right into them. Went through the offense, but had a bit of an advantage by walking without out dribbling. Brings it up down to that left side. She likes to take some threes from there. A high pass. That one goes to Wallace. She goes against the wall. She loses. As Futch able to make her alter her shot. Into Paisley. The zone has come out above the three-point line. James taking a long 2 from the elbow, not able to get it. Wallace with the rebound. She's got 5 already. Onto the sideline, throws it into the post, has some trouble getting it there. She moves across. Good move with the ball, but can't get it to go in. Oh, Richards has been spectacular with some of her moves in the post, but just not able to convert on them. And we'll have a timeout by the North Vikings. Certainly, when you look at it, they only got 6 players that are able to be on the court, so some of these timeouts are going to be used just to give them a little breather, get some water, because depth-wise, it's not there today. The Akron Public Schools offers the best and most affordable early learning and pre-kindergarten education in the area. Go to akronschools.com to learn more. Also, good nutrition is an important part of leading a healthy lifestyle, and that's why no student attending Akron Public Schools goes hungry. breakfast, lunch, and every snack every day is all free. Learn more at how Akron empowers their students at akronschools.com. Also, APSIS wants to thank ALCO for their support of Akron Public Schools and athletics. ALCO, the solution for a cleaner environment as the best janitorial equipment supplier in Akron. So a one-possession ball game is where we're at with 2 in the second quarter. Both of these teams pretty evenly matched when you look across the board. Rebounding, I think, is going to be key as we continue to get into this game because it's going to give you more opportunity to try and get baskets. About 4 minutes left in this one here in the first half. As we look for James to bring it into the forecourt. Passes it off. Tries to go back to Paisley, but turns the ball over. Wallace on the fast break gets it to go in. So that ties it up 10-10. Over to James. Tries to wrap around. Can't get it to go. Oh my. Goes down. Still grabbing her head. Play continues on. Referee stays there to watch. And we'll have an injured player as well as a foul on the other end. We just talked about only having 6 players on the bench. So the trainer's going to come out and take a look. And we have an injury timeout here, and we'll take a timeout in our broadcast as well. We'll be back when action returns here on APS 15. All right, so clearing things up, player goes out over her own power, so that's great. We wish her well. Jasmine Oden at the line makes the first. I'm sorry, Kara Smith. Jasmine Oden on the foul. And Jasmine Smith misses the second. Gets that one to go up and in. So a rebound by Precious Smith gets her points on there. Yeah, Jasmine Oden on the foul there. They take the lead on these possessions here. The last 2, but can't get that one to hold on. Almost had that steal. And again, hit in the face was the Firestone Falcon. Their weight. That looked like maybe a stinger to the nose. It'll get you. Like just like a bump to that soft spot of it. And it'll make your eyes water. That's what I'm guessing. Could be wrong. She'll sit out and bring in the sub. Again, the set play for the corner 3. This one a little short. Rebound taken by Smith back in the other direction. Spin move up and in. What a shot. She's been our spark plug here in the second quarter as they open this one up at a 5-point lead. Try to send it up. Turns the ball over. They're 7th in this game so far. Right side, too far underneath. Rebound underneath. And we're going to have a jump ball on the block. So the jump ball gives it back to the Falcons. Into the corner. Oh, my. And even the best hockey keepers can't always stop the puck from coming by or stop the ball from coming by. And she lets that one go between her legs and out of bounds. Sideline back to the top. They like to do that all the way into that corner to the top. Set up for a long 3. Bounces out to James, who will take the long 2. A tip, a tap, and off and running is Smith. Bobbles it a little bit and can't get it to go in. Neither can Richards off the rebound. And James takes down for a defensive board, her 6th rebound in the game. Tries to keep that one in bounds and stepped out of bounds before she could send it back. Sub coming in is going to be Janea Powers. They're going to inbound on the sideline, and coming out is Amira Richards. Goes inside, looks, goes back out.
reposts, inside turns for the hook shot, not there. And now we got a jump ball underneath. Minute 34 left here in the first half. Tries to go over there. Swarmed defense above the three-point line. Tries a little cute pass underneath, but turns it over. Goes up and scoops it in. Kara Smith now with 3 baskets here in the second quarter. And they have put it on, putting up just 3 points in the first half. But they've already got 14 here in the second quarter. Sorry, first quarter, second quarter. Rebound taken by Cannon. Passes it back out. They need to score here. They haven't got anything in the quarter, and we're almost done with it. They've got a 3-point shot by James early in this quarter, and they haven't had anything. Coming back in is Aaliyah Williams, number 44. Certainly over the face injury. Well, that is good news. Just under a minute left. Tries to go into the corner. That mainly for James. Not sure why she inbounded that. That's usually her play. 3 ball not there. Rebound taken by Smith. Back the other direction. This has been her running downhill, and she goes through the defense again and scores. 3 straight baskets for Smith. And opening this one up 19-10. Over to the left side. Long 3. This one's not close. Rebound taken down by Cannon. Back outside Cannon, top of the backboard, no good. Wallace with the rebound. Sets it up, whoop, and will shuffle her feet trying to gather the ball and turn it over. And if we've learned what we have from Smith, it's that got to go to the basket. She's hit 4 in this quarter and been fouled twice. Under 7 left here in the first half. Goes over, trying to get to Paisley. Paisley puts it up, blocked by Smith. And that'll be the end of the quarter here, as it has changed the tide. As you look at it, they were able to put 16 points up in that quarter, and they only gave up 3. So a 16-3 run is a great way to have a quarter as well as a run. We'll be back with second half action right here on APS 15. Starting here in the second half, we'll go over our first half stat leaders for the Firestone Falcons. Their leading scorer is Kira Smith with 9 points. She also has 5 rebounds. Rebounding edge overall goes to the Falcons, a 22-10 edge in rebounding. You can see it here after their first possession, getting the offensive board again, and she's got her second one. So 2 extra possessions for Richards, who now has 6 offensive boards, but turns it over. Richards has 3 points and 5 rebounds. Wallace has got 3 and 6 rebounds. For the Lady Vikings, their leading scorer, Kurtasia James, with 2 threes for 6 points, and they only have 2 other players that have scored. And they had a rough second quarter. 16-3, as we mentioned, going out, was a big margin for them to give up defensively. And now looking to correct those things here in the second half. Long pass, but she was out of bounds. Turnovers ended up being pretty even by the end of things. 9-8 was our turnover ratio in the first half, with the Falcons leading it, but just by 1. But if you had watched the game, there was kind of a lot of turnovers back and forth. But I would say probably most of them are missed shots. Smith with her rebound, turns it over. Into the forecourt is Paisley. Move inside, and I think we're going to have a block. Yes, we do. That one will go against Britannia McCall, her first, team first. They only had 1 foul in the first half to the Vikings, so fouling is not the issue. On the other end, you got for the North Vikings, Amir Cannon. She had 3 fouls in the first half. So Paisley misses her first and can't get the second one to go. Wallace with another rebound and a jump ball, which will keep it with the Falcons. Pressure, a 3-quarter press. Gets it Smith into the forecourt. Long 2 along the baseline, can't get it to go in. Taken away and almost put in by Wallace. Her first offensive board, though. I'm sorry, Richards. She's got 6 offensive boards. All over the glass. That one gets to go in. McCall with her first 2 points. McHale. I think my eye looks like an L. I apologize. Goes inside. Looks. Nice up and under move by Richards. Gets her 2 points. Oops. I wrote 5 there instead of her number, not how many points she scored. Can't score 5 points in one basket. They've got 4 so far in the quarter and have opened things up. Move underneath, can't get it to go. Rebound taken down by Sparkman. Her second offensive board. Into the corner to James, goes along the baseline, untouched, gets it in. And she has definitely got a comfort on being on that baseline and in the corner. Has 2 threes there, and now the fake shot and in for the basket. Trying to collect it all. It's all over the floor. We don't know. Into the corner, picks it up. Now the pressure's on. Goes cross court. Gets it to Wallace. Bounce in and out. Rebound taken by Paisley. Beat up on that rebound a little bit. Subbing in is going to be Samara Futch. Onto the sideline, back up into the forecourt. James looks, doesn't have position for Futch to go inside. Repositions now. Back out to James, baseline. Dribbles in and will reset it. Looking to go back in the post, has a good seal. Didn't turn though. Into the center court. Top upside as Cannon is checked back in. Had foul trouble in the first half. A block underneath turns into a foul. And that'll be the first on Janaea Powers, team second here. And she'll go to the line shooting 2 as Jasmine Oden. Been there before, missed both of them. Lines this one up and can't connect though. Lines up for the second one, and that one drops in. Makes it a 6-point game as they continue with the press on Smith. Full court now, and a lot of length going against Cannon as she gets the tip. And they'll say that she pushed it out of bounds. James brings it over. A lot of one-handed passes, chest passes. That one tipped. James baseline, can't get it to go. Tipped, and will go to the Falcons as it was touched by Cannon. She's gonna let it inbound and then go find who they're doing full court press. And now they have the press breaker, does the Falcons. And Smith is going to beat him out of the backcourt into the forecourt, scoops it and in. And just another gear for her as she flies by the defense. She's got 11. Into the corner, James, an air ball. Wallace with the rebound. Her 9th so far. And turned over. Uh-oh, tipped up and off the head of the Vikings, goes into the back court, and we've got a scrum. Okay. Maybe she was laying out of bounds when she got the ball. Possible. Long 2, off the corner, not there, rebound. Uh-oh. She had it, she just, you try and hold it. You can only hold yourself up for so long, just Paisley, as she gets the rebound, but turns it over on touching out of bounds on the leaning tower. Great steal by Cannon. Back the other way. Sets it up, but loses it. Steal by the Falcons. This press is getting him slower back on offense. It doesn't matter, poor choice of a tall pass. 13 turnovers for the Falcons. Only down 8. If they can get a bit of a run going, they can be a 1-possession ball game. Here again, good passing underneath into the post. Good move, turns, Futch is there. Can't hold on to it. That's a good possession though. I like the move of putting Paisley in the post area. That one didn't go, but certainly has the presence there. Steal the other way, tries to pass it over to James. James fakes it, up, no good. And we got a jump ball. Futch back deep as they bring the person on the ball and give better defense in case Smith outruns him. This time it's going to be Wallace up there, and Futch is there to tip it away. Incidental contact and a good no call. Both players going after it. Baseline, James puts up a floater just a little short. Gets a rebound back. Another baseline jumper for her. That one's short also. Richards with the rebound. Gets back ball, passed out of bounds. Oof. Sub coming in. Precious Smith coming in. And they'll have a sub to match that. That match is going to be for the Vikings. Alicia Sparkman comes in and takes Futch out, so they try to match with a little more speed. Into the post. Again, she turns. It's a good move, and it goes in. Paisley now down 6. They tip it away. James goes in. Go back to Paisley. Paisley, elbow shot, not there. James with the rebound. Stutter steps through, gets it up. Oh, just can't get it to find that basket. Ball in there, had a double team, trying to find someone in the lane that was open. James is there, tip top, turnover for her. Sends it up, beautiful pass, but can't get it. Wow. Agree to disagree on that one. A lot of contact as she had the ball. Definitely hit her off her balance. She is down. We'll take a break here on APS IS for this injury, and we'll be back when action returns. Oh, she's up. That's a good sign. We'll stay with it, Peter. I think a little more sensitivity with the leg brace on there, and probably from her as well, just kind of doing a check of diagnostics of the body, taking the contact. So on the injury, that'll bring Futch back in. They'll take a tightening of the knee brace for her, but a great heads-up play finding her in the forecourt, and I think a missed opportunity for them to get some fast break points. Open goes to McHale. Into the forecourt goes Smith. Smith loses, gets it back. McHale has some pressure, and Futch will pick up her second foul. Team first. So fouling has disappeared here kind of in the second half. Just under a minute here in the third quarter. We're at a 6-point ball game. Anything can happen now. Kale gets the first to go. Second one up, off the mark. And what? That is not his call. That's this guy's call. He would say whether it hit the rim. That's weird. It does have to hit the rim on the free throw, but the C, which is at the bottom of your screen, should be the one that makes the call, not the person at half court. Bad teamwork. Part of having a team is trusting a team. She falls on her leg, both players down. Both of them back up though. They kind of tripped up on each other. Coach comes out here, and they got to sub both of them. And I don't think the other one has her knee brace on yet. So for her to come back in, they'd have to play with 4. Let's see. Let's see. How sharp are they here? Number 2's got to come off. You can make a case that you stopped it for number 5. But both coaches are taking a timeout that isn't a timeout. It's an official's timeout that's turned into a long timeout because they're coaching, not attending to the player anymore. So, what do we got here? She's got to come off. Made number 5 come off. Okay. So they stopped it just for 5. Agree to disagree. No, you stopped it for 5 and 2. They're both down. But, I mean, what other disadvantage? You want to only start with 6. Make him come back out with 4 for one play. Jump ball. Why are you calling jump ball way over there? Oh, Peter. You take the official out of the game. You can't take the official out of the microphone, I guess. 23 seconds. This has been a weird one. Corner 3, James. Oh, I wanted to say it was in. It looked good from here. Try to go up to Smith, who gets the rebound, sends it up. Wallace inside. Tries to power this one in and finally gets it to go. Richards. Her second basket here in the quarter extends this one to 9 points. James into the forecourt. 2-1, gets it up. That'll do our third quarter here as the Firestone Falcons continue to lead this one 26-17. And those last couple minutes making a rough one as they get 7 and 7. Both teams scoring 7 here in the quarter. APS-IS wants to thank the Carmen Studio Photography Incorporation for their support of Akron Schools and Athletic. Carmen Studio Photography Incorporation, a full-service professional photography studio servicing Northeast Ohio for over 50 years. Akron Public Schools nutritional specialists create more than 32,000 meals every day for their 21,000 students, and they're all free. Research shows that improved nutrition has the potential to positively influence students' academic performance, and that's why it is important to students and the Akron Public Schools. Learn more at akronschools.com. 1 quarter left, and we're about the same distance away from one another. 9-point difference, same as what it was at halftime. Rebounding edge had gone to the Falcons, but really the Vikings came out and played very well in this third quarter. Got things close, but those last couple minutes, defense fell apart and a couple different injuries. Good news for them is they get Paisley back on the court. Long three, not there. Nope. Got the wrong sheet in my hand. Paisley comes back on the court. She had hurt her knee or wanted to readjust the brace that's on the knee and did that. While she sat out, the lead was extended. So now back on the floor looking to make a difference and a push here in the fourth quarter. Sends Smith back and comes away with a steal. Pushes it up to James. James looking. Finds her going to the hoop. A little too hard though. Ball all over. And we'll turn it over on the rebound. So Smith, she's got 6 rebounds on the night, but that one fell to her feet and will be listed as a turnover. James going to the hoop and didn't get it in. Sub coming. And incoming for the Lady Falcons is Williams, number 44. Comes across to the screen there and will get the ball at midcourt. Dribbling up, finds it underneath the basket for an assist. And Richards continues a hot second half. 2 baskets in the third quarter and now extends this one over 10 here in the fourth quarter. Going to James, spot up 3, can't get it to go. Back tipped out to Sparkman, turned it over, ahead to Smith, gets it in. Smith, a hot second quarter, hopefully looking to end this half the same way. That half she had all 9 of her points. Starts this one off with a quick 2. Paisley, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was Paisley. Gets the ball, turns it over. Smith with the rebound. Looking for Wallace. Wallace, not sure where that was headed to. And tossed out of bounds. Looking to inbound is Kara Smith. Sends it in to Williams. Williams on the post. Looks, tries to go double post move. Didn't work out. Sends it into James into the forecourt. Sets it to Odin, but was walking before she started dribbling. Smith brings it up. And now the pressure. Half-court press, turns, scoops, and what a pretty scoop she's got. And again, finishing off halves. She's got 4 now in the fourth quarter. They've extended this one to 15. Tipped again by Smith. Onto the right side, goes to the hoop, scoops around, and will get the foul. That'll be on Richards, her first, team third, and she'll shoot for it. That nice job coming to the right side, her right side of the defender, and then scooping back over. Shoulder gets by, arms follow from the defender, and she gets the foul call. This one goes in for her. Paisley gets points here in the fourth quarter. That one doesn't go in. Richards with the rebound. Sends it up, blocked underneath by James. Pressure by Smith. Sends it up. Finally gets it up to her, and Odin fakes with the shot. Can't get it to go. Uh-oh, ball's on the floor. All around, up tipped. And Cannon couldn't get it in. It'll stay Falcon ball. A little bit of frustration, I think, setting in for the Vikings. The lead has been extended and not decreased as they hoped for on this full court press. Long shot by Wallace, not good. They try to go up to Odin, but Odin can't get it in. Turnover, looking to get some points. Goes in, gets that to go. Paisley, another one. Gets it down to 12. And they bring back the press a little bit. It looks like they'll just bring Cannon up. And Cannon's a tough one. Quick, long. Has done a great job in this press, almost solo defender. And now they're giving her double screens, trying to give Smith some running room. And she does draw the foul. And that'll slow the game down a little bit into Falcon of what they wanted. They get Odin on the foul, her third, team second. That's my old man sound. Wasn't made to sit on bleachers this long. This one goes in. Didn't know what to expect, Peter. It might have been chairs, might have been a table, who knows? Corner for James. That one goes in. She hit one in each of the first two quarters, and then just one single two. She was their leading scorer, still is. He's got 11. That one long, and that one goes in. Smith answers with her own three. So James puts one in, and it's answered on the other side. Smith, the leading scorer for the Falcons, goes into the backcourt. It was touched, so she can pick it back up. His Cannon goes into the quarter. James sees it and wants it to go in, but doesn't. Richards with the rebound. Up to the forecourt. Wallace collects, but can't get it to go. Tipped out by her own teammate from behind. A great look to try and get it to Wallace there. And we will have a timeout by the Vikings, a full timeout for them to talk it over. Not quite out of it yet here, as looking to get that final run of this game. APS-IS wants to thank the Crystal Clinic Orthopedic Center and Care for their support of Akron School and Athletics. The Crystal Clinic Orthopedic Center and Quick Care, same-day appointments, walk-ins, and all of those for unexpected injuries, open 7 days a week. APS-IS also wants to thank Ritchie's Sporting Goods for their support of Akron Schools and Athletics. Ritchie's Sporting Goods offering a wide variety of school-spirited items, embroidery, corporate apparel, and trophies for your next event. Also at the end of tonight's ballgame, we'll have our APS-IS Player of the Game. Right now we're looking at the Falcons as they have this lead, but the game is not over yet. 13 points seems like a lot, but certainly, as I'm sure Coach Meadows is talking about, that it's possible. The full court press with James, Odin, and Paisley, and Cannon. It's a quick lineup, so quick turnover and quick points, it's certainly possible. Just got to be efficient offensively with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. If it gets close, anything can happen. Get within a 2-point ball game. James certainly could do some harm with her outside shooting. Goes into Cannon. Paisley On the post, gets it in off the fadeaway. And now he's going to say we're going to have to bring Cannon up on the ball. She's got to use her speed to get it out of the ball handler's hands. Make some bad decisions. The steal by James, trying to push everyone up. James forward, goes through, foul, and the point. James leading it through. She'll get the points. Foul's going to be on Precious Smith, team fifth. And she's up for the three-point play, down 9 now at the line. Got 5 in the quarter, can't get it to go. Kara Smith has it. She steals it back the other way, and again it goes in. 7-point game. The pressure, things get tighter on the scoreboard, and guess what? They get tighter down on the hardwood. Gets it into the forecourt, goes to Smith. Smith dribbling. Their coach just wanting him to dribble it out. They have the time to do it, and the score. Cannon with the steal goes up. Pressure, foul on Smith. Team 6th, and they'll be shooting the rest of this quarter out with 2:09 left. Cannon goes to the line. Has yet to score any baskets, really. She's got 2 rebounds, and those are in the first half. But a different player than what you're expecting on that stat line. Has been putting on the best ball handler on the other side and been assigned to full court pressure. Has probably 3 steals. I don't keep that stat the whole time, but certainly a hustle, defensive-minded player that we've seen today. Looking to set up for her second shot. This one doesn't go in. Long rebound gotten by McCall. Stolen by Paisley. Sends it back up. Corner to James. James looks, shoots. Can't get it to go in. Ball taken down by Smith. Stolen again by Paisley. Back in front. Oden gets it blocked. A great chase down by Precious Smith for the block. And we're going to have a timeout by Gill to talk things over. 30-second one for him. As we're in a tight ball game, 7 points, anything can happen. The fine arts are alive and well at the Akron Public Schools. There are 3 facilities, the Miller South School, the Firestone Community Center, and the Akron School of Arts all offer award-winning programs that include a commitment to sequential art courses designed to develop advanced skills in the specific arts focus. Learn more at akronschools.com. Web-based learning with APS Online helps students who prefer learning in a non-traditional school setting or a regular school setting here in 2020, 2021. Akron Public Schools is ready for it all at APS Online. Find out more about your choices at akronschools.com. An efficient possession here for the Vikings is what they need. Looking to go into the corner. James, 3-ball, in and around, but not able to go down. A double-double rebounding for Richards as they look to go inside with her again. Fake it, take the 3. James with a rebound again. And she's got 9 rebounds. Crossover, little pop shot, not able to go in. Ball is thrown ahead, nobody there, but luckily Richards chases it down, turns, pressure on her, turns again, puts it in, can't get it. Rebounded herself again, and she'll have a foul. Wow. She's got 13 rebounds in the ball game. Hasn't been super efficient, unfortunately. 3rd team foul and a 3rd foul on Paisley. Got a lot of looks at the basket, just hasn't got the touch to fall today for Richards. But certainly when you look at the rebounding effort, has had, if you look at it, she's got 8 offensive boards and 5 defensive boards. Had 9 at halftime, and it's just continued, here in the second half. Lines this one up again. Can't get either to fall. Futch with the rebound. They bring Futch in for some additional rebounding. Picked up her dribble. Goes to Cannon. Cannon over to Paisley, goes through the lane. Oh, just can't get it to fall in. Goes to Futch, hands it off, and will send Paisley to the line. Richards with the foul, and they're in the bonus now at 7 are the Falcons. Paisley, a good second half, 7 points. Only had 2 in the first half. Can't get that one to connect. Has been an important ball handler, and really one of the catalysts of the offense was she was able to post up. Good post presence for her on the baseline. Might be one of their best post players at the guard position. Sets now for the second shot. Gets that one to go. 6-point game. Under a minute now. You're going to need some turnovers, a little luck for the Vikings. Hand it into Smith, to Wallace. I would have let Wallace bring it up. She hands it off, goes into the offense, gets the scoop and goes. No bigger shot for Kiera Smith on that one as she gets that one to fall in. Goes inside, 30 seconds left, ball zip up and around. Going into forecourt, just finishing thing out. Smith can almost take the count. And it's on her now. She's got to get moving. And she's going to have a block there, and she'll shoot. We're going to set up at the line now. Smith already has 18 points. Can't get that one to go. Subbing in for Futch. Futch comes in. That one goes in. She's got 19 now, up and through. Paisley now with 14. That'll do it for us here as your final score. The Firestone Falcons hold on to what in the paper will look like a much closer game than it was, but able to kind of continue their lead and use certainly the numbers they have coming off the bench against the Lady Vikings to get the victory. And the Vikings, as we mentioned, did a lot of things to get back into this ball game. Their leading scorer is Curtasia James with 15, but Paisley right there with 14 as well. James had 9 rebounds to go along with her 15 points. On the other end, certainly our APS-IS player of the game, no doubt, Katera Smith, who had just an outstanding second quarter and fourth quarter, really sums those halves up, finishes with 19 points and 8 rebounds, but had 9 just in the second quarter and 6 in the fourth quarter. So big end of the first and second half for her as she was able to close out and kind of secure that lead for the Falcons. Other great players that some of their stat line for the Lady Falcons certainly had Britannia McCall with 9 points. Amaya Richards with 9 points and 13 rebounds. She was another big one that helped change the tides for them as they were able to win the rebounding battle and certainly the battle on the court for tonight's victory. Again, the Falcons win this one 38-32 over the North Vikings. Want to thank all of those that helped make this possible. For my cameraman Peter George, and for my other co-star Joe Bakansky, who wasn't there. And our producer, Ryan Rittenhouse. We want to thank all of the teachers, administrators, and, of course, all the Akron students that make Akron such a great place to be. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back again with APS IS's coverage of Akron City Series basketball right here. Take care.